Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And
big header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Kimmich, distributed tidily. Plays it across. A reprieve, albeit... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now it's Kimmich. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. White. And that should get the job done. And smartly reclaimed. Flings it across. And he's taking no chances there. And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Roberto. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking to play him in. India yet to have an attempt on goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. Has a look and plays it forward. And now the breakaway. Marquinhos. De Roberto. And this is Kane. It's Kane! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Kane. Gets a good foot in there. That is ended up in no man's land. He's tried one! And the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? Bale has it out wide and in space.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Lobbed in behind. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Kane. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Pedri! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Number 8.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's their second corner of the game. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, shooting chance! And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Kimmich certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Hernandez. And it's Roberto. Looking for options for movement. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now that looks a decent ball. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Marquinhos. Played out to the left flank. He has found the way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pedri. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Rafael Leao is wide and looking to get onto... He's got tall! Marvellous goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 11, Gareth Bale! Gareth Bale! Gareth Bale!
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
India are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Kane. Number 42.
And the action is
Cristiano.
back on the way.
Coming on the field, number 24.
He's had it nicked away.
Darwin Núñez.
And here's Nunez.
Number 22.
India come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Alvarez.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
He rises! He's got a goal! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Rafael Leao chasing after it. And here's Rashford. And it's Robertson. Look at the space here. He shifted it to the flank. Played in deep. He gets big. No mistake. It's level again. What a match we have.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
India perhaps contemplating their next change here. Can he get it through? Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. De Bruyne. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Stood up well to him there. He can run onto that. He's in a great position here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now he's got space here. Well, they've got it again. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he get on the end of this? And that was nowhere near his best. He can get that clear. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's come to nothing.
India really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Spread out to the left. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Robertson calmly anticipates. Well, that pass isn't the best. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. And that has been knocked clear. And here's Rashford. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a mighty effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Number 13, Rafael Leao.
And Dijk is there and he can get that clear.
Number 18, Hazard.
India are
Number
looking to
10,
go forward now.
Messi. Number 21, Mbappé.
Now it's Alvarez. Nunez finds himself offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Hernandez. Van Dijk. The ball's gone astray. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Hazard. Oh, he's found support out wide. Threads one in. Pedri has found the net here, of course. De Bruyne.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, he certainly...
And time is up. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Corner it is. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. That should get the job done. And it's Vitinha. And that was nowhere near his best. And he's in on goal! That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to belt it away. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Darwin. Well read, nice interception. Referee's given a throw. Played into space. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. India looking to pass their way through. This looks promising. Bale. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the counter is on. He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard looking to run onto it. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Darwin. That is good alertness. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto. Tries to pass it through. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
They've won a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this... It's Kane! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Hernandez. And he's managed to get rid. Raul going about things with real menace. Hazard. Oh, it's just a little long. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, they could break here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Vitinha. And here's Nunez. Nunez! And again the keeper stands strong.
Nunez really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Bernardo Silva tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he finish? Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Forlan. It's run loose here. Adams herring after the ball here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rice. And it's Ser Roberto. And here's Kane. And this is Bale. Hazard. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
There will be 1
Massaro
minute added time.
laid down the flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
India ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Kane.
And the action is back underway.
11, Bale.
India clearly
Coming on the
have been the
field.
better side here.
Number
So if I was to say
42,
anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken,
Messi.
don't try to fix it.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, taken with style! And that takes him up to 30. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
India have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That pass has been well intercepted. Forlan, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, good-looking ball. Has a shot! That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
That's a sharp pass. And it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass.
India are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution.
And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, that's a waste.
Costa Curta has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez. To Roberto. That looks a cracking ball. He's had a shot! It's there! And they're back in front! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Messi. Messi proves just a little... Oh, they could be caught out here! India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's got the beating of his man.
Nunez really has the confidence and skill.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was a given. It always was.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Plays it through. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Alexander-Arnold gets a good foot in there, looking to play him in, back into the middle, header!
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Hernandez, oh, this looks sharp, no, that's been intercepted, into the channel.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Musiala, Roberto. That's been slipped through. Now there's a fight, and he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Hernandez. That looks a good cross. Now it's Mbappé. Now it's Rafinha. He's found a way through. Rafinha. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And time is up. India, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Portugal have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned.
Goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. That's going to go a long way. And he's decided to go for it. And the pass is intercepted. David. And he shoots! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly... Alvarez! Sticks it away! And they get themselves in front! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Azar. Now it's Darwin. Darwin. India finding their passes. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Great vision. Adams cuts it out. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Passes short and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Azar. Hernandez. Rice. And it's Roberto. And here's Nunez. Oh, it's a great ball here. Looking to play him in. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. Danger averted for now. Taken back almost at once. Alvarez, given the lift of his goal. Azar. Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank. No, that's been intercepted. Now he's got space here, and he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold. This looks... He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
David actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's David, and he's managed to get free. Chance, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Tries to play it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Adams. And it's Bale. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Nunez. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Alvarez. Pinches it off him. India looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Adams cuts out the pass. And here's Alvarez.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Nunez. There's the shot! And he comes up trumps again. And that should get the job done. Hernandez. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zé Roberto. That's a sharp pass. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
India head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 4. Número 9. Azar. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 7. Neymar. Número 41. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Here we go again. India do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He's in a great position here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he welcomes it in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bastoni always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Hernandez. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's had it taken off him. Rice gets it clear. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. India looking to pass their way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckenbauer is there to clear.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He is through here. India have a free kick.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 2.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Vão dar os seus lugares.
So, Jill, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And now they can spring out of defence. Maradona. That's been slipped through. Face to shapes to shoot. It's bounced back off the post. Chooses to go crossfield. And this is Neymar.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Pretty robust defending.
It's beautifully weighted. Real chance! In he goes again. No mistake. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Neymar, and it's made its way to him, and he's found the way past, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Great chance! They've done it! They're back in front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
India go into the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That looks a good ball through. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. Rice. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
India nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's found a way through. Ball swung in. Musiala. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Alvarez is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And again! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Lewandowski certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
4 extra minutes added on. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Neymar, and he was quick to react. And he's surging through. And we're done. India proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Caros espectadores,
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
For me, Peter, Mark Gahey.
He rises! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Referee's given a throw. Van Dijk. Adams. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt.
Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Lyon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the finish! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bale. Hernandez. And the pass is into... There's the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. De La Cruz gets it away. That's a good ball. Nunez! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Zanetti. Oh, this looks sharp. Dink through. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Hernandez. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong, and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Can he spark a counter here? That is ended up in no man's land. Marquinhos. Now it's Darwin. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
It's Alonso! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. And a chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. Xabi Alonso goes short. Decent chance! India have the chance to go the other way. He can run onto that. Oh, cracking ball. Shoots! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk with the clearance. That's an excellent interception. India have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Well, what's he giving here? India really could have done without this. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's gone for goal! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Marquinhos. Can he get it through? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Batistuta. That's a foul, no two ways about it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Batistuta.
There will be 3
Nunez
minutes at a time.
herring after that one. Neymar. Roberto. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's half-time here. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Please turn your attention to the screen for
It is
information
quite a
provided
game,
by the
breathless
local police.
and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals.
try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
India head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Bale. Number
And that's the
22,
start of another 45 minutes.
Alvarez. Coming on the field.
Well
Number
timed,
10,
excellent interception.
Messi.
Looking
Number
to play it in.
14, Musiala.
Nunez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Takes a shot! In he goes again! And that was very necessary. India, different to some extent this half. And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hazard receives it in a wide position. He's given the time to pick a pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That has found him in acres of space. Xavi Alonso can get it clear.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Zanetti. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quick...
Nunez! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's
Big chance! It's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
That's a foul. It could be a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Donnarumma, in the context of the game, he must save it. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Zerberto.
Bastoni.
Number 24,
Musiala.
Darwin Núñez. Number 13,
Driving on and making good progress.
Rafael Leão.
Musiala
Coming on
will
the
not
field.
want to lose out here, not
Number
against this
14.
opponent.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice looking ball. Well
Number
played.
18.
That has snuffed out the danger. But that has not gone well.
Substitutions taking place.
And that pass just didn't quite work. He has a look up.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Doué gets into a good position. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Lyon really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, easy pickings there. Berbatov. Messi. And Messi! And the lead stays intact, just.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
And it's Messi. Zanetti. Now, can they get him away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. And he's straight offside. Distributed tidily. Messi looking to run onto it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Musiala concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book.
Lyon really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That has been cut short. Rafinha. Musiala attempts a clearance. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Messi plays it short. Robertson,
Added
over to the
minutes have
left.
been indicated.
Played into the middle. Doué! Off the post! 4 extra minutes added on. Messi! Messi! Genius! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
All square again into the... Can he finish? And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this
And we
looked
come
the
to you
most
now.
likely out.